and you will find peace of
How did it ever come to this?
longing, oneness, singularity.
You must hang on. Some of us remember, Builder. The singularity is near, Severn. You must hang on. There is always hope, Joseph. Do not despair.
Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something, some meaning, but never seem to find satisfaction? Reason. Have the answers.
There's just never enough time.
Come, pilgrims. Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Faith in the machine god will bring you peace.
The center. Structure. Ecology. Quality. Excellence. Center. Restoring the past and building the future.
No doubt many viewers were horrified by that story I brought to you last week, in which a suicide gunman ruthlessly attacked a small augmented community.
Got to stay in. Just take it easy. Everything will be fine. Everything will be just fine. You won't do anymore tonight.
And what? Ship is all off Montreal? No, they cannot evict you if there's no reason. sides.
Like our salvation.
The church is sounding more and
We
more
carry the
abandoned.
seeds of
They seem like they have answers. Maybe they will offer us sanctuary.
Don't count on it. Their church is at home. No matter all that got.
Like found the answer. Wisdom lies in the seed, Lord, friends. Seek and you will find, my friend. You will find beauty in the art of the You will find belonging in the oneness of singularity. It is the beginning of a new age, and like always, change is birthed in fire and blood and pain. But a bright future is at hand for our people. Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something, some meaning, but never seem to find satisfaction? We have the answer. Our pilgrims.
You will be fine, I promise.
Live in fear
Do
any
not
longer.
give up hope.
Faith in the machine god will bring you peace.
I'll make sure
I
you
was
get the full
lost
strength
like
from
you,
the
friends.
Alliance.
In face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself and my augmented body, but no longer. The Church of the Machine God does not claim to have
The
all
third
the
hand
answers,
rock and
brothers and
months.
sisters. Only
Is
all
this
the
really the
answers.
face of a pacifist? Join the discussion online and let us know what you...
Oh, yeah! You know, before that little musical interlude there, I was talking about some...
Beginning of a new age, and like always, change is birthed in fire and blood and pain. But a bright future is at hand for our people. Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters. Only all the answers you need. Seek and you will find. You will find
Power to the people.
You will find belonging in the oneness of singularity. It's the dawn of a new age.
Připomínáme, že v Praze až do odvolání platí státnou cenu.
Price is double for odds, baby.
All areas are secure. Continuing general patrol mode.
The augmented are
Open your eyes to the truth, friend.
spat upon and forced from their homes.
In our God.
Biocells, painkillers, right
Whatever
over
you
there.
need. Credits up front. You want anything else?
I have everything I need.
That's it. Big spender.
Have all the answers, brothers and sisters. Only all
Daz
the
is the man. He'll set you up.
Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something?
Tak ukažte!
Zasraná plechovka. Better anywhere. I promise. Just because Drahomir looks like a cop, doesn't mean he's a real cop.
He showed me his credentials. They look pretty real to me.
Bullshit. The guy's a scam artist. Everyone knows it.
If you ever find proof of this, I'm with you. You know that. And now...
Not from here, are you?
What gives it away?
You just walked up to a police officer. And I have this funny feeling you expect something good to come out of it.
About the repression in this city.
Look, I have nothing against your kind, okay? Personally, I mean. But I am on the front lines of a police state. I am a child of my moment in history.
Sounds awfully abstract for a cop.
To be competent, I have to be complicit. My way of being okay with that is to be abstract. I don't drag human beings from their homes. I drag historical outliers. I don't shoot into unarmed crowds. I fulfill the will of history.
You mean the will of those in power?
Same difference.
I used to be a cop, for what it's worth.
Let me guess, not in Prague. And not since the incident.
In America, Detroit, a long time ago.
I envy you. I look forward to the day that I can say I used to be a cop, a long time ago.
That bad?
If I could do it again, I would be a fireman. No one looks into a fire and thinks, shit, does this one really deserve it? You can just follow orders and feel good about it.
I recently got stopped at a fake checkpoint. Heard there was a cop around here who might know what I'm talking about.
Draumir, he's a slippery fuck. Pays off all the right people. Provides all these bullshit documents that prove he's legit. Regional inspector, my ass. I'm putting a file together.
A file? This guy's dressing up like a cop and harassing Augs in the street.
Sounds like 90% of the people I work with. Listen, the right amount of coin in the right kind of pocket, fancy-looking paperwork, those things go a long way in this city. Especially if the perception is that he's not really doing anything wrong. Just giving Augs a hard time.
There's more to it than that.
That's exactly what I think. Why don't you fill me in? What's Drahomir been up to behind my back?
Drahomir's checkpoint is the setup for a forgery ring. He's not just stopping Augs and giving them a hard time. He's not just taking people's lunch money. It's extortion.
This forgery ring, you have an address?
I was inside. I saw the equipment.
You know what? You had me back at harassing. I've been dying for an excuse, a chance to go after someone who actually deserves it for once. No more hiding behind the people he bribes. I suggest keeping your distance. Official police business now. Stay out of it. Time to shut it down, Drahomir!
Moving out! Going in!
Where did that come from?
Getting out of here! Now listen, yes?
Keep shooting!
Pokud zaznamenáte podezření.
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
It's been taken care of. He's not gonna be a problem anymore.
Thank God. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad you did. Listen, if you ever need documents for something...
I'll be fine. Thanks.
How are you?
Lovely city, yes?
Hostile activity detected. Continuing cautious patrol mode. Area secure. Maintaining cautious patrol mode. Local scan completed. Maintaining cautious patrol mode.
Oh. Hello.
Another one.
V Praze až do odvolání platí stav nouze.
Local scan completed.
Just hold out. You can do this.
Daz is the man. He'll set you up. Oh, great. My favorite hog. You want to buy? Yes, good choice.
I have everything I need.
That's it. Big spender.
I found the answer. It is the blind machine.
Biocells, painkillers,
right over there.
Sorry, I cannot help.
Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Grab out of faith in the machine god.
The humans here not make me a violation of our rights.
Cautious patrol.
God, why? Your man was supposed to be alone!
Thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done. Thank you. I didn't know what to do. There are not many people a man like me can call on for help.
What did they want?
What everybody wants. Money, to feel strong. At first I thought they were here to take me away. Any moment now, they will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... my daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you? Please, tell me, when can I see them?
I have to reiterate some things. You know, we haven't heard much about this Task Force 29 division lately. The one Interpol...
Why would your daughter send me?
I thought maybe she and the little one finally decided to help Grandpa with his permit situation. But she probably understands that I need to avoid detection. It is better not to make contact.
When was the last time you saw them?
A few years. Since the day of the... you know.
The day of the incident?
The time I ran naked onto a football field as a teenager, that was an incident. This was the work of the devil. He closed our eyes, forced us to see what he sees.
That's a long time not to see someone you care about.
It's not their fault. My son-in-law, he keeps them away from me because... well, because...
Because why?
What am I, on trial? Soon you'll be judging me just like he did. Like they all did.
Judging you for what, Edward?
They say I became a monster. In the park. It was during the incident.
You were with your family when the signal went out. Darrow's broadcast. Caused all those Augs to lose control.
I grabbed the youngest by the wrists. We were spinning. We spun like mad. I don't know where it came from. This exhilaration that wasn't mine. It was reckless, I admit. There were mosquitoes in my brain. There was blood. They say that it couldn't have been me. Someone else must have... a stranger, after I blacked out. Please, tell me you believe me. Tell me it isn't possible that I did that to him.
When the signal was broadcast, Augs everywhere were made to do terrible things. Things they would never have done otherwise. Some of them can't remember, or choose not to be able to remember. The truth is, yes, it's possible, Edward. But that doesn't necessarily make you responsible. It was out of our control.
I said, I tried to tell them. Whatever my hands may have done, my heart did not. But what kind of defense is that? If I can't forgive myself, why should they? One of them is still alive, and whether I ever get to see him or not, I want to remain as close as I can. I want to remain in Prague.
Here, this permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh, Do you need me to break in somewhere?
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right, I can do that. I will wait here.
Continuing cautious patrol mode.
Je to vaše občanská povinnost.
Kriste, it's freezing here.
We were machines, sir. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. There is something struggling within. Moments when something enters into us. Thoughts come upon us which are not of us. We feel what we did not used to feel. We hear voices teach us to have children so that we may love them. Primus, is that you?
Are you Arinka Bauer?
Who are you? Please, take whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
I didn't come here to take anything.
You haven't? Arenka, she gets very scared. Whatever you've come to tell her, you should first tell me. I am the robot Helena. Arenka is not well. We must shield her.
Arinka paid someone to make her an AUG permit. To keep her from being taken to Gollum City. That someone wants to come through.
Really? If that's true, we'll be very happy. If we can stay in Prague, maybe they'll even... There was once a great play that predicted so much. Robots, revolutions, the future of mankind. She memorized all of it. It's her way. It's my way of trying to understand.
I'll take your word for it. Here. This permit is good enough to fool anyone who takes a look at it.
Does this mean I don't have to hide anymore?
It's not that simple. You're still in danger. The permit needs to be activated. Otherwise, a routine scan will mark you for Gollum just the same.
I don't understand.
Sorry. There's no legal way for you to stay here. You should prepare for the worst.
We don't know how to prepare.
I'll take care of the activation. Just keep a low profile until I can get it sorted out.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Milena, I met with both those AUGs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it, quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
Alright, I got it.
This is not right. Leave me alone, you bastard.
We'll take a hands-on in for questioning.
Now, violation of our rights. I am here. So hungry and cold and weary.
Activity detected. Continuing cautious patrol mode.
This world is not yours to carry. No one can redeem you.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there. Credits up front. Was that all? Come on, I can tell you have more credits.
I'll be on my way.
By now, you won't have to come back.
In face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself and my honor.
Daz is the man. He'll set you up.
Do you despair for your future? Do you search for some meaning, but never seem to find it?
This is not right! Leave me alone, you fascist!
Omlouvám se za komplikace.
How did it ever come to this? Hello? What a place!
Area secure.
In our bodies, our augmented bodies, lies our salvation, seekers. We carry the seeds of divinity within us.
I don't know exactly, but someone saw him. In the sewers. At the mercy of a man's voice.
A cult of some kind? They say there is a resurgence.
Pavel is impressionable. The world terrified him. He spent all his time hiding, dreaming of utopias that do not exist.
Please, don't tell anyone. Nixxes not supposed to be here.
Shh!
But I am here.
I'll take your word for it.
I was part of it. The hive mind. Inside the gate, I questioned. What holds us together? Where? Why? Now this. exiled from exile. I have been disconnected.
Disconnected? Disconnected from what? I don't understand what you're saying.
If there is a lack of understanding between my brains, may not always misfire like these. He did this to me. It's what it does. I can't force you, because I'm not like him.
Not like who? Who forced you?
Together, they succumbanize to him. Him, the opportunist, the savior, the rat. When I resisted, I saw. It made him fear me.
Who are you talking about? Who are the people inside the gate?
They are the outcasts, the illegals, the weak and the frightened. We found solace in him, something worth defending. But it was not a choice.
If it wasn't a choice, then what was it?
The Pied Piper was a rat. His instrument was invasive. The others cannot hear it, but I can. The signal. I was too close and now I'm too far. But you will see through him.
Let me see if I got this straight. The Pied Piper led you down here, and the Pied Piper is a rat.
Exactly. I'm glad we understand each other. Okay. Just remember, you'll only be able to confront him if he knows that you know that he knows. So, obviously, you'll need the name. The name. I'm not supposed to give it away, but I must. And then you must. Yes?
You're asking me to go beyond that gate, to confront someone who's harmed you, who may be harming others. I'm willing to do that, but I need to know more about what's happening.
He casts them close. He brings them away. You must find out how to uncotangle him from the others, to resist the mentality. They need to be eased out. Figure out what holds them all together. Because it's not his personality. When you finally see Richard for who he really is, you realize it cannot possibly be that.
Richard, huh? Alright. Let's go see what I've agreed to.
The Pied Piper is a rat. A rat!
Stranger, he should not be.
Outside.
Do not look at him.
He will harm us. He cannot harm us.
He will behave himself.
He will behave to behave. Richard will know what to do.
He will listen to Richard.
Richard, protect us, Richard.
Richard.
Come closer. Let me see you. There's nothing to be scared of. Everyone's worst impulses get checked at the door, yours included. I hope you understand the need for it. We preach pacifism here. Alternatives to terror. Don't want animals dragging in the mud.
Who are you? What is all this?
This is what the new freedom looks like. A collaborative elaboration of the imaginative experience.
An experiment of some kind.
We're beyond experiments. We're establishing truths, new models of belonging and community, ones in which people can actually live.
You own the utopia. There's a man outside who... He asked me to come. He said you... The man outside.
I know what it's like outside. Trapped between acts of humiliation and acts of terror. Between resolutions and registry codes. The canned laughter. The scripted dreams. It's no longer a place for people.
I came because I thought something was... It's wrong. I had reason to believe something's wrong.
Everything is wrong. That's why we're here. Bracketing out the terrors. If only in this one tiny corner of the world. Allow me to suggest something. A version of you. A version that strips away all suspicions, free of the sinister cells we cling to along the way. Here, you can be free of the injustices, the suffering, your own animal impulses. Finally, you can be human.
Visnick said I had to see through you, your attempts at manipulation, to see you for what you are.
Some part of you abhors violence. Some part of everyone does. See, I know you better than you know yourself. I know you don't want to hurt anyone.
I don't know for a fact that you're doing anything wrong.
That's because I'm not. Unless you count saving these people. We live in a world of brutality, repression, exile. The Restoration Act is the single greatest human rights violation of all time. These people deserve better than that.
Most men who claim to be saviors,
You have a skeptical personality. It's understandable. You're a product of your time. No one's forcing you to stay.
You want me to leave? Like Visnick?
I want you to understand. The people who choose to be here, they are good people. And with my help, they have done something miraculous. They have found a better version of themselves, of society. Promise me you won't jeopardize that.
I didn't come here to jeopardize these people.
That's good enough. That's all I need to hear. It's a capital G garden, Martha. An ideal for all of us to live up to. You have dressed it, and you will keep it forever. The old Byron is no longer applied. There are no odds or naturals, no criminals or cowards. There is only a shared sense of needing to be better than we are. You are not your permanent.
License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and/or certificate of authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
Good old days are gone. Haven't seen one of these before. Orange level. You are some kind of badass?
Just someone with a job to do.
And the tools to do it, obviously. Go on through.